Another divergent thinking method is to practice automatic writing. Many teachers advise to practice this using a pen and paper. Your journal would be an ideal place. I sometimes use my computer because I'm a really fast typist and I'm able to type without thinking or looking. And then I print out what I have written and I paste it into my journal. As I went on my own transformational journey that I call my Vision Quest, I studied with 3 shamans in a year-long apprenticeship. I learned to do shamanic journeys, and I was asked to take notes using automatic writing after every journey, and then I posted them for my teachers to review. They assured me that even though what was coming through in my writing might seem to make no sense in the moment, to record it anyway. If you are like me, you might wonder if what you are writing is coming through your intuition or higher guidance, or if you're just making things up. My advice is, even if your inner critic is telling you that you are just making it up, it is still coming from a part of you that isn't your typical conscious mind. So go with it. It might be coming from a more imaginative place than you typically access. That's good. You will find that even if it seems nonsensical at the time, often themes will emerge that will make sense later. It's a good way to practice letting go of judgment and criticism and just allow the words that come to you to flow out onto your page. It's important to set aside your inner cynical and critical self-talk and allow whatever wants to come through to come through. It doesn't matter if it seems like nonsense at first. That's just part of the process. To practice automatic writing, do some intentional breathing, calm your body, slow your thoughts, and enter into a quiet meditative state. And then when you feel centered and connected to your inner wisdom or intuition, ask this calm, centered part of you to bring you any information you need to know for your greatest and highest good. You can also ask specific questions if you like. When I am in the process of handling something that requires discernment, I often say something like, what do I need to understand about my situation with work? Or what do I need to understand about my relationship with this specific person? If nothing comes to mind for you to ask about as you practice automatic writing, you could ask, what do I need to understand about accessing more of my creativity? What do I need to understand about quieting my negative self-talk? And then staying in the meditative state, type or write the thoughts and ideas that enter your mind. I keep a soft gaze during this process, meaning eyes just softly open enough to see the pen on the page or my fingers on the keys. And as much as possible, set aside your conscious mind. Let it be on the sideline as a spectator. For now, ignore punctuation, spelling, grammar, just let the information flow. If the amount of information is overwhelming, just ask it to slow down. You will be accessing your inner voice, the wisest, calmest, most insightful part of you. I really encourage you to try automatic writing, so let's practice this together for a few minutes right now. If you find you need more time in the exercise than the few minutes I give you now, just pause the recording and keep writing. So first, to begin, let's breathe and relax together. Sit comfortably, and for right now, close your eyes. Take a slow, deep, intentional breath in through your nose and out again through your nose. You don't need to match your breath to my words. Go at your own pace on your breathing. And then noticing your breath, paying attention to the inhale and the exhale. Be intentional. Feel your breath entering and leaving your body, going at your own pace, noticing your breath. Really experience it. Feel your breath in your nostrils. Notice that it feels cool and fresh on the inhale. Notice your breath flowing into your chest. Feel it expand. Feel your rib cage and belly expand and out again. Notice that the breath in your nostrils feels warmer on the exhale. And keeping your eyes closed with each inhale and exhale, become more relaxed and more comfortable. And notice that as you focus on your breath, your mind becomes quieter. And just continue to breathe mindfully as you listen to my words, being relaxed and comfortable and noticing your breath. Take a moment and allow some new thoughts to arise. You can mentally repeat, I am imaginative. I can connect to my inner guidance, my intuition. I am open to receive messages this way. I can suspend skepticism and judgment. Right now, here with your eyes closed, know that you are creative, imaginative, open, relaxed, open to receive. And now, when you feel ready, slightly open your eyes, take the pen in your hand, and ask your inner intelligence, what do I need to understand about accessing more of my creativity? And begin to write any messages that are coming through. Write the thoughts and ideas that enter your mind, keeping a soft gaze. Eyes softly open, just enough to see the pen on the page. What do I need to understand about accessing more of my creativity? Set aside your conscious mind, ignore punctuation, spelling, and grammar, just let the information flow. What do I need to understand about accessing more of my creativity? What do I need to understand about accessing more of my creativity? If the amount of information is coming too fast, ask it to slow down. What do I need to understand about accessing more of my creativity? You are now accessing your inner voice, the wisest, calmest, most insightful part of you. What do I need to understand about accessing more of my creativity? You can pause the recording and continue to write. Or if you're ready, finish up that sentence and then fully open your eyes. Congratulations, you just practiced automatic writing. Now take a look at what you wrote, at the messages that came through for you.